Welcome to Sunday Funday with Paul and Judy. How are you today?
It's always the last minute.
This time you were the last minute person.
I ended, but why was I?
Because you weren't paying attention to the clock?
No.
Yes.
No, because I was ready for half an hour. And then she came in and said, I didn't get anything to drink. I didn't have my thing plugged in.
Nope, that's true. I expect you to have everything planned ahead of time so that the queen just walks out and sits in her chair.
Can I show you what the queen was doing right before? Go ahead. Hey, we have no secrets.
What was I doing right before? Oh, fixing your hair. After I fix mine. Hi, Andrea.
Cheers to all of you.
Yes, cheers.
Oh, look how color coordinated we are.
I know, isn't that great?
Oh, no.
Look, and you got blue, got some little blue.
See?
Does this remind you of something? Maybe something you wore in the 1970s?
Grateful Dead.
Yeah, it's kind of all coming back.
Tie-dye.
All of the, well, it's not just tie-dye, but it's the floral theme that's everywhere. Yeah.
Well, you're right. And do not give me credit for getting the blue. You just put on the blue shirt.
Yeah, well, they're already well aware of what goes on behind the scenes.
I guess so.
So, hi, Joanne. Sue is here today, too.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to see your names and your icons pop through. We have a fun show planned for you today.
We do. And this is a different point of view. What's that thing in between our heads?
Oh, I know. We thought we're moving around all over the place in our home, and you'll see the progress along the way. I still am working on getting some curtains. Mm-hmm. But yeah, thank you, Jane. That's a new look for you guys. This was, I said to Paul when we moved, when did we move? 8-9 months ago, that we were downsizing. Mm-hmm. And I said, but gotta figure out a way to bring my baby grand piano. That was something that I bought that I treated myself to when I was a single girl. And I had taken piano lessons when I was young, and I had learned on an upright piano. And just always loved having a piano in the house. So when I was on my own, making my own money, that was one of the things that I sought out to get. So I said, oh my gosh, we're downsizing so much. I don't know if it's going to fit. I said, you know what? You know where the chandelier goes in our new house? Well, we're going to put the piano under it instead of a dining room table. So I don't know if any other styles like our house have done anything like that.
It looks great. There's the chandelier. There's the top of the baby grand.
Are you sure that's not my crown?
Oh, it is. Yes, you are the crown.
Be the crown. Everybody's names. Hi, you guys. Chris, Esther, Joanne, Glenna. I know, we will. Because that's another thing that we brought when we moved, as Paul said, we have so many great movies, and we do still have a Blu-ray player. So even though everything seems to be streamed now, yeah. We love the DVDs and we love the old movies. In fact, we watched this past week, we had 2 movie nights, right? Mm-hmm. We had, and they were both to do with the Wild Wild West in the 1800s. Isn't that right?
Wyatt Earp.
Wyatt Earp was one, and Tombstone was the other. Wasn't it called Tombstone?
Yeah, but all about the story of the Earps.
Yes, yes. Same story, different actors, and different interpretation. Yes, 6 months apart. And both of the movies did very, very well. When did they come out? Do you know what the years were?
It had to be 20.
Hi, Deborah.
At least years ago.
Yeah, I would say. So the main stars in Wyatt Earp that we watched were Kevin Costner, right? And in the Tombstone movie, it was Kurt Russell, who played Wyatt Earp. So we're on a roll now. We watched Bringing Down the House, of course, with our bestie Steve Martin.
Our bestie.
And Queen Latifah.
I know, neither of them call us anymore.
If they would, we'd put them on our show.
Yes, we would.
Hi, Christine.
Oh, I forgot we were going to have a segment that who's Aaron always asking for?
Cindy Crawford.
Cindy Crawford. We don't know Cindy Crawford, so this will be the like 300th consecutive show we do not have Cindy Crawford as a guest.
That's funny.
We don't know, but if you're out there, Cindy.
Hi, Susie.
With a skull.
I know, wasn't that a good movie, Tombstone? And Michelle, the old movies are the best. Yep. Yeah. So we've been having some fun with watching old movies. Hi, Sharian. Oh, what a pretty name. I don't remember or recognize your name from being on our show, but I love your name. We have a reminder of our sponsor before we get to our very first segment. And I wanted to remind you guys because we love this sponsor of our show, which is Micro Ingredients. It's all about herbs and vitamins and good for you foods, powders that you can mix in your shakes. Right now, they are having another sale, and I always take advantage of them. And I'm putting the link in the comments below the video, our video today, so that if you decided you needed anything, put August or AUG20, I guess is the official coupon code. And when you go onto the site, you'll be able to see all of the supplement facts, the ingredients that are in it, the suggestion of the dosage you should take. We right now take the magnesium glycinate, which is very good for you. I want to get, what's the other one that I really want to get? We also take the vitamin D with K2. And what I also want to go back and get is biotin. And I want to get, oh yeah, more B12. So those are just some examples, and they come in year size supplies.
Yeah, they are.
Paul said, oh my gosh, look at the size of that bag. And for $20,
yeah, it's
you're getting practically 360 days worth of wonderful vitamins and minerals. And they are a California-based company that uses premier raw and pure nutrition ingredients. So you know you're getting really good vitamins. So again, that's the sizzling summer sale going on with one of our sponsors, Micro Ingredients. The link is in the comments. And be sure to put AUG20. It's only good for the rest of today.
So that coupon code expires. Off, right?
Yeah, that means 20% off if there's anything that you need and you feel like you're lacking. What's the other one besides magnesium that doesn't seem like a common everyday vitamin, but it's something that a lot of us are missing?
Zinc.
No, we take that one too. And we get that one from our Micro Ingredients location. If I think of it, I'll let you know. But it's another one that's a little bit more obscure.
Is this something for memory?
Yeah, maybe that's what I need, a memory boost. Anyway, so that is one of our sponsors, and they sponsor this segment, which is your favorite, one of them, Signs of All Kinds. So Christine kicks off today's Signs of All Kinds. Thank you, Christine.
All right, me in 2019, if I could just leave a week.
I'll go for it, because I don't think you can see it with the glare that's on the screen. If I could just have a week with nowhere to go and nothing to do, I could get my house in order. Me in 2021. Nope, that wasn't the problem.
Can't blame that one on COVID.
Hi, Brenda. No, can't blame that one on COVID. Turmeric, yes, Sherian, we do take that. That's not the one I'm thinking of. Thank you, but yes.
And we take glucosamine.
We take glucosamine. We take turmeric for sure, because we're at that point where, especially with working out, playing pickleball, riding bikes, you really feel the joint issues right now. So we definitely load up on that. And I'll tell you what, I can tell if I've missed it a couple days.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh my gosh, yes. So good job. Keep them coming. One of you guys is going to think of the one that I am.
Potassium?
Yes, that's it. It was potassium. That's the one. It's the magnesium and potassium that are the two that seem like they're not the most common, like the vitamin C and the vitamin K, vitamin D, that kind of thing. It's potassium and magnesium that we all need more of. And of course, vitamin D.
I believe what K2 is, potassium.
Potassium. We take it with our vitamin D, but I know we're not getting enough. Okay, here's another one. And Lynn D contributed this one.
Okay, is this me?
Yep.
A pastor giving a children's sermon on vestments asked, "Why do you think I wear this collar?" One kid answered, "Because it kills ticks and fleas up to 30 days.
I like it. Lynn, I've been saving that one for a long time, but I love that. Thank you for the contribution. Too good. Our next one is from Suzanne E. I hate it when healthy me does the groceries, because now fat me needs a snack. Actually, I think I credited the wrong person with that one. Connie, was that you who contributed that one? Somebody contributed that, and I forgot to change the wording at the bottom.
So Susan got
because
credit.
Suzanne got credit, but somebody's gonna pipe in and let me know if you were the one who contributed.
Maybe they'll both take credit.
Because I loved it. Yes. Sometimes there are two people who contribute the same sign of all kinds. That's true. Hi, Carol. Thanks for writing in. Okay, this one is from Suzanne. If Liar's pants really did catch on fire, watching the news would be a lot more fun.
Yes.
Connie says no. I think that last one was from Carol. Thank you, Connie. Teresa's in the building. Some building out there. Hi, Teresa from Ship Shape Styles. Thanks for writing in. Hi, Judy from St. Augustine. We were just talking about your location with some friends who were up there a couple weeks ago on their little vacation, and they absolutely loved it. Suzanne, thank you for the contribution. Our next one is from Uncle Dave.
Uncle Dave.
Yes,
He's
Uncle
been quiet
Dave.
for a bit.
Yes.
Okay, she's obviously at a wake.
Yes.
And there's a casket. Tragic, really. He died because no one knew his blood type. I'll never forget the last inspirational words he whispered to me. Be positive.
Yeah, very good.
Which makes me think she really wanted him dead.
Be positive. Get it? Hi, Alita. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Another new name watching and weighing in on our show.
Tucson,
Good to have
Arizona.
you. Yeah, from Tucson. We were talking about your location, the world in which you live, on Friday when we did our What's the Big Deal? Yeah.
First Friday.
Yep. Thank you, Uncle Dave. He sent in a couple more that I didn't have time to put up in Signs of All Kinds, but we'll show them to you the next couple weeks. They're fun. So our next contribution is from Paul.
You are 150 yards from the center of the green. You are 175 yards from a $200 glass window. Choose your club carefully. You know, it's so funny, and you'll appreciate this because our friend.
Thanks, Penny. Same to you.
Our friend and financial guru, Bob. I was golfing with him one time. This reminds me of that.
Yes.
Where we were golfing, and the approach shot was to a green with a lot of houses right around it. And some woman was out there watching like a hawk.
Oh,
to see.
Like this has happened before.
So Bob says, gee, honey, it didn't look that close in the brochure.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Yeah.
And my parents used to live on a golf course, and they were always out there picking up golf balls.
And then she donated to me for the next time I went golfing.
Yes, very funny. I do. I sometimes tickle the ivories, although I haven't done it in a long time, Deborah. And I do. I think my winningest songs are Christmas
carols.
So you'll have to wait another 5 months for me to start playing the piano.
And,
I should start practicing now, but our neighbors might not be doing that.
One of our neighbors is a musician, and his wife says he's even better at piano than guitar. So we might have him over.
Chris,
maybe tape a little of that for you. We also, did we ever introduce them to Andy Prescott? I think we did.
Yes, we did.
So we might bring him down for a piano bar night.
Out of New Hope, Pennsylvania, he hails. So
that will have to be a live show, I think.
Yeah.
It might be a rated.
Too much fun.
Like an R-rated.
Yeah, R-rated and underrated.
Yes.
Okay, here's another one from Mr. Paul. It's pretty funny.
I love this. Free Wi-Fi starting at $59.99. And obviously that's for the hotel room.
Yeah. That's just too funny. All right, so our next one of Signs of All Kinds is from Connie. Wish my bank account filled up as fast as my laundry basket. We can relate. Very well said. Connie also contributed this one. Road closed, stuff broke, fix it later.
There we go.
So detour.
Nice.
Around the bend. Yes, thank you, Connie. I have some more from you that I am saving as well. I have some really good ones that have come through. You guys have found some very creative ones that make us laugh out loud. Our next one is from Sherry P. And I love this one. This is one for you to read, Paul.
Do all fairy tales begin with once upon a time? No, many of them begin, if I'm elected, I promise to.
Yes. You? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I like that one though. And there's another very good one with Snoopy and Charlie.
I always wondered.
I'll save that one for next week.
How horrible it must have been to be Charlie Brown, because he was bald like as a youth.
Yes. Yes.
He has that one hair.
One little hair sticking up. Oh, and this is in our category, things that make you go, This is from Christine.
Very nice. U.S. Naval
Observatory. Yeah. So, what's the guy doing? Well,
He's observing.
He's observing. Yep. Got permission from the sign. Very good, Christine. Thank you. And from Nikita. The part that you're missing, there were actually a couple people who sent this one in, and the part that you're missing were the words above it. And it was something about, I asked the universe what to do next. And this was the answer I got. Pull, push. Yeah, you're back where you started. So I think that one's a pretty good one to relate to as well. It's like, but is that a real sign? Kind of like you can do either one. It'll open in either direction.
So now the onus is on you.
Yes, just make sure there's no one on the other side. But that is the segment for this Sunday, the 7th of August.
Signs of all kinds.
Signs of all kinds. It's always very fun. And I love your contributions. I had probably 10 come in this weekend that I have not had enough. I mean, remember when we used to have 2 or 3 signs of all kinds, and they started as bumper stickers and bar signs. And then when you started contributing more and more of them, we changed the title of the segment. And now I'm able to show, I don't know, 10, 11, 12.
Exactly. You have them in waiting.
I do. I have little albums in the waiting mode. So this is going to be a fun segment that this was Paul's idea. And he said, we have had so many great shows. We just basically celebrated 4 years this summer, last month actually, of doing this with you all and bringing you some kind of variation on Sunday Funday with Paul and Judy. Probably even that name has changed over the years since we first started doing this. And just coming to you live on Facebook and just having a good time and adding segments along the way and saying hi to new people who are joining us. And so we've had a lot of people as guests, and we want to keep doing that. And we have so many more people that would be really, really fun to have on the show. Hi, Lisa. Very hot in upstate New York. Well, yeah, it is super hot. Paul and I went for a bike ride this morning. And he said when we brought the bikes back, getting ready to, hang them upside down. There's not a lot of room in our garage. So we hang them upside down on these shelves that are above the 2 cars in the garage. So we have to move the cars out, then get the bikes down, then take the bikes out, then bring the bikes back. And he said, going to leave the bikes down? Are we going to do this later on today? I'm like, no, I don't think so. One time is enough for me in a day.
But you did well.
Yeah, we did pretty well. That was fun. And there are so many people out and about. This is such an active area.
Morning.
Yeah, walking, riding bikes. Absolutely. So anyway, yes, super hot here too. So you want to kind of introduce this idea?
Well,
sort of set it up a little bit.
Actually, this was a brainchild. I just let it fall by the wayside while we were doing moving and stuff. But I thought as we're celebrating an anniversary, as you said, 4 years, we thought it's 5 minutes 4. We could go do a segment called The Best Of. So we started that a couple of weeks back when we had some of Kathy's, when the last time she was a guest. So now we have another guest who I think we had on twice. His name is Tim Wilkins, and he's a very gifted comedian. But what I want you to watch in this, because when I was doing it, I'm like, I should just let the whole episode speak for itself. And I think you can still find it, right?
You can.
However, I want you to really look at Judy, because she's really, really talented at interviewing people.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just the doofus that's there for some sort of comic relief.
I think it's my my curiosity.
So
I'm always question. Thank you.
And you'll see it from the very first clip, which is when we're introducing Tim, and I'm a little verbose. Let's just see what happens.
Hi, Dawn, from PLJ and Dawn.
And thank them for making pizza last night.
They had a special brand new pizza oven delivered, so they wanted to try it out. So we had some delicious pizza last night. them. Okay, so this first one, just kind of an introduction as to who he is in case you haven't seen him on TV before or haven't seen him perform. So this is Tim. What I need to do, so there's always a little bit of a delay, is I have to mute us so you don't get the feedback of the audio on the video over us talking. So it takes me a few minutes, but I'll do that first. Okay.
This is going to be an encore guest, right?
Yes, we've had
So
this person on
He didn't have
before.
enough punishment the first time. But shall I introduce him?
Yeah, let's do
Okay.
that. Okay. I'm going to bring him up as you introduce him.
Yeah,
okay?
this is going to take a while.
All right. All right.
So a lieutenant corporal in the United States Marine Corps. Now notice I didn't say ex, former, or retired.
I did notice that.
Because once a Marine, always a Marine. An actor. And actually we saw him do something in that bodybuilder thing.
Mm-hmm.
Bodybuilder, obviously, public speaker, comedian, and a brilliant one. And I do not use that term lightly.
No.
I really don't. He's author of a book, I believe it was Laugh Your Abs Off.
Well, he's actually on screen right now, so you can ask him.
Oh.
Hi, Tim. Welcome to the show.
Wait, I'm not done. I have another half hour.
Oh, hold on.
I'll
I'll get to you in a minute.
He wrote the Laugh Your Abs Off. He's a chef and TV personality.
Yes.
He's on a local show here. He's also been on HSN as a chef, and he's cooked for us, so I can vouch for his cooking as well. More importantly, a father and a husband to Amber and our friend.
And our friend. How can I welcome him?
I guess so. I guess so.
Hey, it's great to have you back, buddy.
You guys look really unquarantined. This has been good.
Thank you. Well, we want to welcome you in with our
Cheers,
traditional
official.
toast. So I hope you have something to drink.
I do. Actually, I'd like to thank my sponsors. Toast to you both. This is a Protini. So I'm sponsored by Redcon One and Tito's Vodka.
Oh, that's very funny. I've forgotten.
That's just the
about
start
these. Yeah.
of the show.
Right.
The whole thing is like that.
And I didn't look back. So what I need to do after the show is go back into the introduction to a show. In fact, probably even right now. Well, if you're on a computer, you can see the description above, and I say, "Welcome to Sunday Funday, and this is what you can expect this week, and this is the time to tune in." After the show, I'll go back up and let you know the date of when Tim was on the show. And then you can actually search back through and you can find that exact date and watch the whole show again, because I leave them up on Facebook
And you can
on YouTube.
You can sort of tell the time frame because it was in the middle of the lockdowns and COVID.
Yes.
That's why I said
So 2020, it's going to be in probably in and around spring, summer,
Right.
but I'll find the exact date and I'll put it in the description at the top. So that's an introduction to Tim.
And then the next cut.
So we're talking 2 years ago. Okay,
Yes,
the next cut.
The next cut. Judy gets into interviewing him about the bodybuilding.
Oh, yes. Because he is an avid bodybuilder and he's won in a lot of contests. And of course, as you age, just like in anything else, you then get to go up to another level and compete again. So depending on how good you are at whatever age group you're in, you can keep competing. So that has motivated him for many, many, many years. So this is Tim in the bodybuilding phase.
Yes.
Okay, in our show. So then I want to ask you how in the world you are maintaining this physique.
Oh, I'll never see that again.
Hey, I thought they did away with the swimsuit competitions and the pageants
No, they did away with my Q&A. Go.
because you didn't believe in world peace.
Are you getting ready for another competition?
So in that picture, I was 4th in the country in the over 50 division, and I needed to be 2nd to get my pro status.
Okay.
So I walked off and I said, "Honey, I was top 5. Let's retire." And she said, "You didn't come here for top 5, Jack."
I have to pay more attention to how long each of these segments are because he put them together. So I don't know if it's 10 minutes long or 2 seconds long. So, but that's why he stays so motivated.
And he's still in the game. So yeah, he was not allowed to retire.
Nope. That's why I said we don't take second best or 5th best. All right. So the next one.
Well, when we met Tim, he was in the throes of doing a lot of stand-up comedy dates.
Oh my gosh.
And,
And you know my laugh. It's obnoxious. It's loud. You can hear it all over the neighborhood. Everybody
It's
knows that I'm
legendary.
having a good time.
It's legendary.
Some people complain about it on our shows, and I apologize. But, and I can remember, I probably told you this story before too, that it must be exactly my mother's laugh, because I remember as a kid being upstairs, and my brother and I were sent up to do our homework, and they were having a party. And I could hear my mom's laugh, and I said, oh, that is something I'm never going to do. So I started practicing going,
I think it's a Chardonnay laugh.
No, I think it's from the gut laugh. When you're really laughing, you can't hold it in.
I know, but you laugh more when you're having Chardonnay.
No, I laugh all the time.
Okay, so the next cut.
Anyway, I was going to say that when we were watching the stand-up, I would be howling, and poor Tim's wife actually went. So I was sitting behind her, like, oops, sorry. Isn't this supposed to be fun? Are you guys supposed to laugh? I know it encourages his comedians too, because then they feel, okay, this landed. Right?
That's right. So Judy goes on to ask Tim, are you getting back into stand-up? Because of course there were a lot of clubs were shut down.
Oh, in 2020
right?
during COVID, sure. Okay. Yep. Very true. Here we go.
Are you getting back into that? Have you got a date set, or are you on hold for all that stuff?
Well, I tour with people like Dennis Miller and Kathleen Madigan, and Miller's just starting to come show his face again. So I'm hoping he comes out east. And then Kathleen Madigan just called recently and said, hey, I've got dates in June and July. So I'm ready to go out and do more shows with Kathleen. And she's incredibly funny, and her audiences are so smart. I'm just ready to get out of the house. I'm doing shows at Publix right now. If you want to.
I forgot about that comment. That's so good. Yeah.
So for those of you not from the Southeast, or at least in Florida, it's a big grocery store.
Publix,
So he
yes.
said yes, in Publix, and I think he went on to say, yeah, I can see you laughing behind your mask, but I want to see,
Right.
see the real thing in a club.
Yeah, see? That's just it. So that was just, and that wasn't even him on stage in true stand-up. That was just about going back into the stand-up again. So then there were a few more segments in the show. I mean, and you're not giving away the whole, the whole show was
Well, yeah,
fun.
it was one of the longer shows because it was so funny.
Yeah.
So the next one, Judy gets
It must have been on a roll that
yes,
day.
you got him a little bit emotional.
Oh.
And I call this cut parenthood.
Yes, yes, I remember this very, very well. This was definitely something that was near and dear to his heart.
And you were talking about your daughter also being in that picture, but there's another shot that I really want to bring up because I know how proud you are of this young lady.
So that was Visitors Day on Army Boot Camp graduation weekend. And that was the moment that we both realized we had dog tags on. They call them ID tags now. That was one of the 3 times in 24 hours that I cried like a baby.
Oh.
And the other 2 were pretty darn good. Give me choking up now. So that was graduation. That was the day before graduation when she gave us a tour of the base. And then we waited until after the graduation day. And she said, can you guys hang out for a little bit longer? Sure. I don't know, what do you got going on? She said, I'm getting some award. It was a Meritorious Boot Camp Graduation Award for Leadership.
Aw, right? Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yeah. See, I'm telling you, Judy, if anyone out there needs an interviewer,
Pick me. Curious George here. I'll just keep asking questions. Some of them are probably questions to answer that people don't want to give.
This last cut will be, it'll seem self-serving in the end.
Oh, it does?
Well,
Okay.
it's because we were honored to be there when he got married.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so this one is titled Wedding.
We were fortunate enough to witness the blessed event when they got married.
Yes.
So was that 2 years ago? When was that?
2 years ago, and you guys made that wedding, by the way. The location was nice, but the party, the dancing, the everything was nothing but Paul and Judy.
Oh, that's so funny. We
So
did have
we're-
a good time.
so we're
The
gonna-
band was great.
So we're gonna start our website. If you need us to crash your wedding, paulandjudy.com. No, it wasn't fun. It was a very fun wedding.
Yeah, it was. Yep. And I don't have any pictures of it. I don't think I had any to put in the show, did I?
I think a long time ago we must have had them. They
Yeah.
might have gotten lost when I was running out of room
Storage.
to actually edit.
Oh, yes.
So I think I lost a lot of pictures I didn't mean to.
Well, the two of us also have had issues with enough storage on our devices. So, you start going, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose all my pictures and all my videos and all my everything. And so we started getting rid of stuff probably too
And then we
fast.
got the cloud, and then we were confused about the cloud. Send in the cloud.
Which cloud is it in? I need to find it. I need to tap into it again.
But anyway, so I'll be doing some more of those things, actually with other guests. But we have more from Kathy, more from Tim
Yes.
that could fill another couple of shows.
And remind me if I forget. I don't think I'll forget, but I do want to let you know what the exact date is so you can go back and watch him. You've probably seen him a lot on HSN too, because he's been a cooking guest for them. Yeah. He's been a fitness guest. The whole Teeter upside down inversion table. Yeah. He has been a guest for.
And I think Teeter came up with more products too.
Yes. Yeah. Boy, talk about a talented man in his 80s, and he feels great. The little jump that he does.
That is funny because when we were talking about the fitness, I asked a question about the age categories because the same thing happens in basketball. They have 40 and over leagues, 15 over leagues, and he said, "Oh yeah, I thought once I get into the 50s category, I'm gonna like crush." And he goes, "Let's look at the guys in the 50s. Wow, they're really good shape."
Wow, they look really good. So the other thing I wanted to make sure that everybody knew, since we just introduced it on Friday, so just kind of a quick recap, is our What's the Big Deal? Because not everybody sees it on Friday nights. And we only do it, well, at this point, once a month. We're actually talking to our manufacturer about offering 2 during the month of December, 2 different Fridays. So that'll be fun to look forward to. We're all kind of in the negotiation phase right now. But I just wanted to remind you of what our What's the Big Deal is. And I am wearing it today too. So you can probably have a chance to see it. And I thought it kind of went well with the old 1970s Bring Back the Flower Power shirt. Yeah. Because turquoise was so big then. And it's such a great statement to wear with denim.
And this is one of the finest turquoise mines in Mexico.
Yeah.
So it's right on the border of Tucson, Arizona, right just south of Tucson, Arizona. Mm-hmm. And that's a huge piece, and it's a specialty cut.
And it's not $115 now. So the whole point of the story was it is normally $115, and that's even on our site. It's normally double that if you were to take it to true retail outside of the connections that we have. So you know that you can go to the site, you can add it to the cart, you can go up in the shopping cart, which is in the upper right hand of the screen. Once you've put it in there, you proceed to checkout, you put in your name, address, and information, and your grand total is $49. It's even free to ship it to you. And there were quite a lot of people on Friday who said they were very, very excited about getting it. So they said, yep, got mine.
You can get it. And that's... a bit, again, not reconstituted, not compressed turquoise.
Right.
That came from a single piece of rough. You don't normally get specialty cuts because there's so much waste from the manufacturer when they do that. Yeah. So this really is a big deal. Great color. You can see the size of it.
Yeah.
And and the chain. I mean, it's a specialty chain that comes with it. Also, it has an enhancement bail on the turquoise piece.
Yeah, double hooks. So you do one, then you do the other. So you've really got a lot of protection. If you want to, you can go watch the video that we put up on this Facebook page that you're watching. It's right below this video. And it gives you even more details about how to get it. And it shows it to you up close, shows you the chain, shows you how you can also intermix it with pearl necklaces, beaded necklaces, even leather cords, or put it on a choker and let it dangle that way. The versatility is really
and the price is ridiculous. And just enjoy it. We have to say this. It's first come, first serve. There's a limited amount of them.
And that's why it's closeout.
It's a closeout. So because people have asked on previous ones that sold out, is there any chance we can get that again? And we have to sadly say no.
Yeah.
I mean, and if we asked our manufacturer to make one of these now, it wouldn't be double or triple the price. It'd probably be 5 times the price
Yeah.
because what affects mining the turquoise? The cost of fuel.
Yep.
What it's just
Yay!
the labor. All that.
Yes. Is that what it did for you? Is the enhancer?
Yeah,
That's what sold it to you. I don't blame you because whenever you can get a piece that's versatile, and this piece would look. Don't be afraid to wear it on a 30-inch long chain and let it just bounce
Oh,
around.
yeah.
Here.
Judy
You
put
really
it
can get away
on
with it.
a black diamond necklace
The
to
other
show
night.
what the enhancer
Mhm.
allows you to do with that.
And also how you can really wear it more casually, or you could dress it
Oh,
up.
absolutely. I mean, I think turquoise is year round. There's some people think they only wear it in the summer.
Yeah.
Nothing sexier in December than wearing a black dress and blue turquoise.
You heard it here first. So if you want to give it a try, I put all that information in the comments below. Although somebody did say to me last night, I didn't find that link in the comments. We went into the comments, we couldn't find it. So in addition to putting the episode where you could watch the full episode with Tim Wilkins and find out really
Right.
what a funny guy he is, I'll put the link directly to the website again too. So you don't have to hunt around to try to find it.
By the way, one of the things that I didn't put in there that'll be for the next time we go back in time
Right.
is his impressions.
Oh.
He still doesn't call himself, but he does really good impressions.
Yeah, we always told him, don't give up that part of your act.
That's right.
You're very, very good at it. Who is his best? I think Jim's is Joe Pesci, but do you know
Well,
what Tim's is?
Tim's would probably be Obama,
Oh,
but then he had in
so
the full thing, he did like a mini hall of presidents, I called it. 'Cause it was Bush, it was Clinton, it was Obama,
funny.
so it was pretty funny. But anyway, yeah, some people just have that talent,
Oh my gosh.
and honestly, Jim is really good at a lot of them.
Mhm.
I think the best is when he does just like an old man voice. It just cracks me up.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, we'll have to have him on one of these days.
Yes, absolutely. When he's in
When he's
town,
in town.
and not on the road traveling for shows. Well, we plan to see you next weekend, of course. We hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll look back at all your comments. We love to see the people who have joined us. We love to see if you have any questions for us or comments for us. We try our best to answer and comment back when we can.
And we will show you another angle of the house
next
week.
time. And maybe next time it won't be so echoey because I do have curtains and shades on order. It all makes a big difference.
Excuse me, curtains and panels. What's the difference?
Panels go in the window. Oh, panels are on the side that don't close. Curtains actually physically close.
Oh, that's curtains for our show.
I need a special effect. So we will plan to see you next weekend. We always appreciate your being here. And perhaps next time I will also have enough time to put together a true show close in the fashion that you are accustomed.
The wise words.
That's right, the wise words. So we thank you for being here. Hi, Jancy. I know. Isn't it great? It's awesome year round. Bye, guys. See you next weekend.